How can I find a trainer or a mentor to help me in that theme?
There are many trainers.
And which one is the best one? Or
I don't know who is the best one. They can come to me.
What are your qualities?
My qualities, which are probably not unique, are that no matter in which development level anybody is, no matter what anybody did, no matter if he was a murderer or prostitute or whatever, or a successful banker, and there is no good and bad. I can laugh and accept and also forgive everybody what they created in their life, because I'm convinced at that time when they did something which is probably really, they are suffering from it, they did not know how to do it better. Like Jesus said on the cross, forgive them because they don't know what they do. Yes, so I think that's my quality. So everybody can come to me, no matter who it is, handicapped, 2 legs, 6 legs, 2 heads, whatever, tattooed, they can come to me and they will feel loved, accepted and forgiven. That's what my quality. But I'm not the only one, I think.
What can you say about joy? How important is it?
The joy is the most important driving force, driving energy we have. I think love is a feeling, but not an action. And joy is an action, is a creative force.
Where can I find it?
For some people it might be, if they are really depressive, it can be very hard to find it. Then it will take time. But as soon as you ask the question, where is my joy? Then you will find it. Who will search will find. This is like a natural law. It doesn't mean that you find it the next day. Maybe it takes many, many years. But I think already this question, I want to find my joy, creates your life, and probably very fast your joyful life. If you ask this question, then it will come to you.
So would you say this is the most important thing, to find out what we want in life?
Yes, because we are creators. We don't need to find life, we are alive. Because of the Creator, we are alive, we breathe, our heart is beating. And we are a special species on Earth. We are able to create things which other species are not able to create. And this is our purpose, this is our nature. So we don't have to think about, am I alive or will I die? But we have to think about, what do I want to create? And this creation already brings me joy. We can see this with the babies, of course, how much joy they have with something that most grown-up humans don't understand anymore. The babies, they have no judgment, they have probably no fear, they have no doubt. They come to earth, they start to try to walk because they see everybody walking and they think, oh, that looks nice, so let's try to walk. And they don't think about how many times they will fall on their nose. And at the early stage, until they can walk, the children, also the surroundings, humans, they support them unconditionally. Say, yeah, walk, walk, I help you. And as soon as they walk, fear comes in. The parents are afraid of that they fall. And if a baby is lucky to grow up in a family where there is not so much fear, then they get so strong, these babies. They don't get trained in fear and, oh, you could fall, you could die.
So would you say that those people are more courageous? And where do you get your courage?
Courage. Yes, for sure. If you grow up in a family that is less fearless, I think there's no fear. Probably not exists. But a low level of fear. Of course, the whole family, the babies, the children, all of them, they will be more powerful, more creative. Yes. But this is my experience, and I am sure about this. Everybody, it doesn't matter in which state you can have total fear. Everybody can transform himself and reduce the fear. Really reduce it to a very, very low level. And this you can do by thinking about what is life and what is death. And what's really the real value of life. Is the real value of life to get 90 years old? Or is the real value of life to live the life and die at 50? Is it really more sad or sadder if somebody dies at 20 years old or at 90? This is the kind of discussion and philosophy someone needs to learn about, and then you can reduce fear. And then also another topic, what you have to learn to overcome fear is forgiveness. Because when you go into this space and you define the life you want to live with a very low level of fear and a lot of freedom, then you will have attacks and breaks from outside, from your human fellows. And sometimes they really react very bad, so that you could start to fight with them and start to hate them. And then instead of starting to fight with them and hate them, you must be able to forgive them and say, look, please leave me alone, I love you, leave me alone, I forgive you everything you did tell me, we have no problem with each other, but please leave me alone for the moment. And this is not the others have to forgive, but you have to forgive whatever somebody did. They could do it to you, they could do it to your family, whatever. We have to be able to forgive. If we are not able to forgive, we will go on this earth like we do now. We will go on with fighting. We will go on with having fear about death and diseases. So the forgiveness is a very, very big topic in order to create a free society and a free life.
And what do you think, where do we get the power of forgiveness, or the power of joy, or the power of creativity?
You can get the power from observing the nature, not observing the houses we build, observing the real nature, maybe also not observing the gardens and the parks we build, but go into the real wild nature if you are able to. This is very nice. Go to really look at the wildlife in Africa, wherever it is. And already there you will see that the wildlife is not as dangerous as the mainstream media and all the film are telling us. Outside it's not so dangerous. It's probably more safe in the forest than it is at home. But you have to do this experience in the real nature. And to do this, either you are able to do it by yourself, and of course you will get supporters around you. There are many humans that are supporters and not breakers. So you need to find the supporters and get rid of the breakers and the doubters and the fearful. Don't take away love, don't start to fight, just tell them, I do it my way, I do it my way now, and sing the song to them. And it's a process. It can go very fast. My experience is that it can go very fast. Sometimes if I tell the people you can do it now, then it's not because I'm healing them, but it's because they believe in themselves, they believe what I tell them, they believe that I believe in them, and then they could do it very fast. This is possible. And this is the quality of a good trainer. Anyhow, you have to inform them and give them the feeling that they can do it, and then they have to believe it, that they can do it. This is also the big value. Everybody of us, hopefully everybody of us, had this experience in their life, that there are big supporters which really bring us through the bad times. And if you never had this experience and you think they are not around, they are existing all over the world. There are enough supporters. Just look for them and ask the question. This is another thing.
What was the question again?
In the German part we said, you asked the question how to find the joy. If somebody is totally depressed and has no joy at all and everything is down and dead, just ask the question, and in the Bible it's written, and you will be given. That's a natural law. If you don't ask the question, you will not get anything. If you start to ask the question, it doesn't mean that tomorrow you get it, but you will get it. That's a law. So if you don't find the joy, ask, where is my joy? and then it will come to you.
So I hope many people will ask this very important question and hope they're going to find their ways, maybe also the way to you as a mentor, to help them to find their ways and power in themselves. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you very much.